California Closets has a rich Southern California history. Tell us about it.
Well, California Closets started in Southern California 43 years ago, Matt. It's all over North America now, Canada and the United States, but Orange County was the second ever location of the organization.
Why Huntington Beach?
Huntington Beach makes sense for us. We service a region that encompasses southern Los Angeles County, the Inland Empire, the Coachella Valley, and all of Orange County. And it just makes sense geographically. We're just off the 405. We're in a wonderful city, business friendly. We really like being here and it makes a lot of sense.
Amazing. And this location in Huntington Beach, tell us about it. How many square feet?
So this location here, we've got about 40,000 square feet and we service our region, which consists of the Inland Empire, Coachella Valley, Orange County, and southern Los Angeles County, right out of our location on Skylab. We've got a showroom. Public can come in and see what we do. We've got our offices, and we've got a shop facility where we prepare the jobs that we install in people's homes and offices all across our region.
My California Closets, it's an actual working showroom. I mean, people are coming in, people are coming out as we speak right now. It's evolving, it's fluid, it's happening right now.
It is. It's a really busy place. We have people coming in all day long to meet with us, to get inspired by what they see here, to have consultations with our design team.
Yeah, it's kind of rare nowadays because it's from the back to the front. It's all these moving parts and pieces coming together.
That's so true. What we do here is all the way through the process. We design it, we manufacture it, and we install it. That's really uncommon.
What can you tell us more about the product offering here in Huntington Beach? California Closets offers an enormous array of possibilities.
Well, there's a huge need for customization. We've got 24 different wood finishes that we can manufacture the closet or the cabinet out of. So it starts with that. And then from there, we can work with our clients to get them upgraded hardware. Doors are very popular, especially glass doors. So the frosted or clear, so that they can have their belongings behind doors. And the thing that's really unprecedented demand this year is lighting. Lighting in a closet makes all the difference in terms of how people feel when they're in there and in terms of being able to light prized possessions, maybe a favorite garment or favorite purse, some sports team hats. Lighting makes so much difference and people just need it.
How does California Closets keep on top of trends, of the consumer trends in a very demanding Southern California household?
That's a great question. Well, that's one of our sustainable competitive advantages is we've got people at head office that support us in terms of understanding what's going on. We've got great vendors and we always listen to them. We always want to learn from them what's going on out there. And one of the really important things that we've got going on is our large team of really talented designers. They're out working with clients all across the Southland every day and they're bringing back trend and product information to us.
Tell us, how is it made in Huntington Beach?
So here's what happens. If a client reaches out and says, I'd like to buy a closet, it starts with a design consultant going out to their home and meeting with them, understanding their needs, customizing the design of the whole space, right down to what are you going to put in your closet? How many pairs of shoes? How many suits? How many dresses? What type of finish? Do you want lighting? Do you not want lighting? Do you want doors? So many detailed questions. Once we understand what the customer wants, a 3D rendering is prepared for them using our proprietary software. The customer gets to view it in 3D. If they like what they see, then they hire us to build their closet. From there, it goes to our pre-production engineering process. And our pre-production engineers make sure the closet is properly engineered and that it's going to manufacture nicely. Once it's engineered, we order our special order components from an array of vendors across North America. We manufacture the wood components either in our shop here in Huntington Beach or in our factory in Phoenix. And then we bring everything together in our facility here in Huntington Beach. We've got a team of experts and their job is to compile all of the parts, make sure everything is properly made, properly designed, and that there's nothing missing. From there, we call it the kit. The kit goes onto one of our vans and one of our teams of installers goes out to the home and installs the closet.
You go everywhere. It's like an organized ballet every day.
Yeah, every day we dispatch our installers from this location all across our region. They're employee installers in uniforms driving our logoed vehicles They only work for us, and they're absolute masters at what they do.
These are not third-party installers.
No, these are not subcontractors. These are not temporary workers. These are trained experts. We've got installers that have worked for us for over 20 years. They're craftsmen.
They're craftsmen because it's California Closets.
Absolutely. And it's going to be in their home for years.
How do you keep track of all the parts?
My gosh, it's software, proprietary software, and checks and balances. There's hundreds of parts in most of our closets. Every one of them has to be correct. And we QC the product at every stage of the way, because when our installers go out to the home or the business to install that closet, we want to have all the parts. We want it to go in right on the first day. And I'll be honest, sometimes a part comes in wrong or it gets damaged in installation, but we've got a process even there to get that part replaced and get it back and installed into the home as quickly as possible so the closet can be perfect.
So it really starts with the designer.
Hi, I'm Heather Records. I'm a senior design consultant at California Closets.
So Heather, how important is the design process as it relates to what you do with the client?
Well, it's very important. This is all about customizing a space for our client. So by having them come to the showroom, we can walk through the designs, we can look through all of our finishes, we can touch and feel the product, and it really customizes the space for the customer.
The cool thing is to bring them here into the whole environment. So again, you're designing and they're manufacturing in the same building.
Right here, yeah, right here in Huntington Beach.
How do you like being a designer with California Closets?
I love it so much. I love the relationships that I get to build with customers. I love the creativity, and I love being able to help people transform their space to be organized and beautiful.
Do you have clients keep coming, like repeat customers keep coming back to you?
Lots of repeat customers. That's most of what my business is these days.
What are the trends happening today in the Southern California marketplace?
Well, some of the things that we're noticing are lots of color, multiple finishes put together, lots of lighting and texture. It really makes a space elevate from a simple closet to something really spectacular.
We hear this term minimalist. Is that a big thing right now, being a minimalist, or do I have that right?
I am seeing a little bit of that recently, just really clean lines, really clean colors and finishes, really natural whites and neutral colors, which I think lends itself to the minimalist trend.
One of the cool features that you offer is with the designers being right there with the client with your own software. Explain that.
Correct. Part of my job is to put it into a CAD program built specifically for California Closets. It generates plans and elevations for the client to really see what they're getting. And then the coolest part is it generates a 3D in-color rendering so that you can really see your space come to life.
So Heather, this right now is a design that you've been working on.
Yes, this is a closet I'm working on here in Huntington Beach. I've met with the interior designer and the homeowner to create this space. We've met in the showroom and looked at different finishes, and this CAD program allows the client to see the space in 3D.
So cool. And if you want to change anything at this point, you can change finishing, colors, everything.
Absolutely. Once it's put into the CAD program, it's really easy to manipulate the design.
Wow, it is.
Absolutely. We can change finishes, we can change plans, elevations, make things different sizes, add components and parts and pieces.
Wow, that is really fantastic. Thanks, Heather. We appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you.
It's made in Huntington Beach.
Hi, my name is Sammy Talavera, shop manager for California Closet. When we get the parts, we try to make everything clean. So we attach the part to don't have like sharp corner, sharp edge bending. So we try to clean it out with the razor blade. Everything has to be smooth for the customer, because sometimes they come like sharp. So we try to make it smooth and clean it out and organize, take measurements width, height, length, and make sure it's a shell, it's a kind of lock shell, it's a BB, a part partitions, and put it together in a box and organize for the installation process. So when the installer, they pick apart, they make sure everything is clean and organized for the right section. That is one of the process they come in for Phoenix. But we have a second process in California Closet in Huntington Beach. We cut the material in Huntington Beach, we cut in the table saw apart, a full closet, we cut it, we edge bending. When we cut the part, we make sure everything is clean and right and organized for drilling machine. The drilling machine is kind of like CNC, make holes to set up every single shell, where is going to be every single shell, where is going to be every single drawer, and where is going to be the rod. So all those processes we do right here in Huntington Beach. And we jump into the installation where we building a box for a drawer. Can be a large, extra large, or small. When they attach the face to the box, they drilling for the handles. We put the clips for the slice. When we finish the slice, we wrap it, put it together, try to cover and protecting for any damage and the way for the customer house. Actually, every year I'm working with the Huntington Beach parades, 4th of July, and we have a show, horses, dancing, working with the parade and 4th of July every year, because it's beautiful, beautiful.
My name is Jose Hernandez. I'm the operations manager with California Closets. So the installers arrive here in the morning. They all have a file folder, which is basically a diagram of what they'll be installing that day. Their responsibility is to check the material for efficiency, correct measurements, and make sure they have everything loaded in the truck. On a daily basis, the installer arrives here at 7 o'clock in the morning. He'll meet with his manager, do a review process, and go over what they'll be installing for the day. The expectations for the installer is to load up the job, basically in the van, check their hardware, their materials, and make sure they understand their route to know what they'll be going first, second, and third in the event that they have multiple routes. Once they are done loading with the van, they are to communicate with the customer, let them know of their arrival time and ETA. The best thing about California Closets is we really do try to deliver on our promise. The installers, to the office staff, to the shop people, everybody really cares about delivering a great experience to the customer.
Tell that there's a lot more to the city of Huntington Beach than just surf and sun, but a city that offers a diverse and dynamic light industrial economy. It is, therefore, the strength of our makers, the molders, the innovators, the distributors, and who in turn creates the job opportunities while supplying the much needed and exciting products found around the world, made in Huntington Beach. I'm Matt Liffring. We'll see you next time.